Alright. Some idiot needs to be yelled at. Yeah, it's political violence against a 10-year-old Christian 4th grader. Canada wasn't a country. Like, we're pretty sure Iran didn't get away with that. Hi, Manish. Well, I think the point is you would just lose, unless both players had to follow it. Interestingly, Black wins more often playing that altered game, but it's not very significant. No one gave you the right to rewrite the rules of the game in your favor at whomever's expense. So a bunch of Muslims went around in Canada thinking they were getting to play a different game, which existed separately from ours, and the government said, go ahead. Well, he's proved you're incompetent, Carney, if nothing else. Yeah, I think he has early onset dementia. Make him draw a clock. Well, I don't know if that's true. I hope it's true. And what if he has to be distracted while he lies to the clock? Excuse me, madam. We're just going to ask you a few questions. There's no cause for concern. Please, throughout this session, we're going to have you complete this activity. He hurts my culture so badly. These are all your actions. I am under the psychopath's duress. Psychopaths tend not to think about potential consequences of their actions before they occur. Yes, the psychopath is the one applying pressure to the situation, unless you're considering Ryan's personhood invalid for no reason. And if you're trying to find a reason now, you're already 2 steps removed from logic. The only logical way you can consider that I am the one applying pressure to the circumstances rather than the psychopath, which butchered the 10-year-old, is if you believe I am a psychopath without evidence. Well, the psychopath is actually already 3 steps removed from all logic by virtue because it did the thing. It is an antichrist. So I just have to sit with it in my face until you figure out somewhere else to put it then. And I'm just reacting completely naturally as a human being. These are the natural unfolding actions. Consequences. Not actions. And your cybercrime did not give you the opportunity to insert a comment! I must have had a survival instinct. And I've done nothing to provoke anyone. So every time I blurt out a threat, it's because the psychopath over there's fist is cracking down on my skull. And then you would get offended if in the context of that threat I happen to utter the word nigger. Look at reality with an honest perspective, you fools! That's the reality of your system. The system is broken. If you think that's not broken, the system is designed to hurt minors. By design. You can't come up with an alternative explanation because those are simply the facts of what is happening. To attempt to think of an alternative is merely to provide the psychopath with the next trigger to bring the fist crashing down on the minor's skull. No. What is one or the other, Carney, by logical dictation of fact? It is one or the other, Carney, by logical dictation of the fact, based on the available facts in only my situation alone. Therefore, it is irrefutable. Well, you refute it to your demise, then. Just FYI.